Hey, Paul Akers here. I'm in a beautiful shrine in Japan. People always ask me, how do I manage my photographs? How do I sort through everything? The first thing is you don't want to overproduce. That's the first step. So when I take a photo, I don't just take a photo and start snapping pictures like this. I carefully study what I'm looking at because I don't want to overproduce. And I go, oh, that's really interesting. Or at that angle. I don't just start snapping randomly. I ask myself, if I took that picture right now, is that the picture that I want to keep? That's pretty interesting right there. I'll take it. Come over here, I'll show you one more. So if I'm going to take a picture of this little place where you wash your hands, I look at that photo, I could take a picture of that, but that's really not a good photo. But if I take a little bit more time and I come in like this and get the right angle and perspective and I study it a little more and I snap that photograph, there you go. And then I might take another one from another angle like this, right? And I'll put the handles in, I'll get the handles in just nicely. Boom. Now, the next step is once you've taken your photo, you don't wait. You immediately study it so you can see whether or not one is better than the other, so you learn immediately. So I look at that photo, A or B, I say. If I looked at these two, A or B, I personally like this one. No, I think I do like this one better. So I'm going to delete this immediately. I never keep extra photographs. And then I look at this photograph and I say, is that a winner? No, it's really not that good a photograph. I'm going to delete it. And then I'm going to come back to this one and I'm going to say, is that a good photograph? No, it's not great. To be honest with you, it's not like spectacular. I'm going to get rid of it. If it's not a great photograph, I'm not going to keep it. And honestly, when I look at all these photographs, they're good, but they're not great. And I don't want anything in my photo library unless it's amazing. It teaches me to be more thoughtful and it keeps all the clutter. That's step one. Step two is now you have your photo library. Now you got to keep it organized. So here's all my photos, right? But man, if I'm always having to scroll through all those, I'm going to go crazy. But this is the way I do it. I keep everything in an album. So it's so fast and easy. So if you look through my album, you'll see I've created albums for everything, like my bucket list, Cambodia, you name it, I've created an album for it. If I go to Japan, check this out. I've got Japan Concrete, Japan Coordinated Society, Japan Detail, I've got Japan Dojo. I've got all categories, so it's very easy for me to find everything I want. If I go to any other subject, you can see I've got Kazakhstan, I've got swimming, you name it, everything's organized. Now, the next thing is when I want to find a photograph, watch how easy this is. I just go to the search engine and I type in, let's say, books, because I have all the books that people always ask me, say, Paul, what book should I read? I go books, I go book album, and there's all my books. And now I just click on one and just send it to someone. It's so simple. So this is what I do. I create albums and it's very fast and easy to do it. So the way I do that now is I'll go out. It's so simple. I'll do shrines, okay? So you go up here, you go select, and you go that one, you go that one, you go that one, and then you go add to, or a new photo. So I can add it to one. I don't have one on Japan Shrine, so I'll make a new album and I'll just go Japan. And of course, I like Siri, shrines. There we go, done, saved. And now they're in the shrine one. So there you go, Japan Shrines. I click on that, and those are the 3 videos that are in there. So I keep everything hyper organized, and of course, with the search engine at the top, right here, that search engine right there, it's easy to find anything I want. If I type in the word Kazakhstan, K-A-Z-A, oh look at, there's all my Kazakhstan files, just like that. So it's so fast and simple to do this. That's how I keep all my photos organized and everything done. But the key is one-piece flow. Do not do batch work.